time from the dogs on the south side, 2 times for the west and the east coast. More times for you hoes and the snake shit. Lot of hollow tips getting through the peephole. What they saying, where they at? They ain't running shit. Too divine and entwined with the beat though. They can't take nothing from me.
Yo, what's good, Macho Sports Flex? It's your boy Sway checking in.
It's your boy JP checking in one time.
And it's your boy Zay checking in here.
Yeah, guys. So thank you for tuning in. We won't keep y'all updated real quick about all the past events that happened in the Major League Baseball this past week. Go ahead, Sway. Start us off. You got something you want to talk about real quick?
Oh yeah. I got a big topic. It's love and hate from the Dodgers to the Astros since the World Series of 2017. Man, yeah, them boys hate it so bad, but it's all good. We took game 1 3-0, followed by a good game by McCullers, and Jordan Alvarez hit a home run to make it 3-0 at the end of that game. And then the second game,
I mean, we were Mad Max living up to his name, 10 Ks over there versus the Astros. He only pitched 7 innings, 2 runs on 5 hits. Very good. I know he primarily relies on his fastball and slider combos. So, I mean, this dude got to, he can, for sure, he's impacted already the Dodgers.
You know who did make an impact for the team?
Who else?
Joey Gallo over there, man. Boy, Joey Gallo hit that 3-run homer the other day to send put the Yankees up 1 run in front of the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, for sure. Signature
Obviously
moment.
one of their rivals as well.
but
Yeah.
you can't forget his duo buddy, Anthony Rizzo.
Oh man, for real. This dude's been on fire. Lights out, guys. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 8 runs, 4 walks, 1 stolen base. I mean, this dude is like, I don't know. He's on fire. This dude is boom shakalaka on NBA Jam. You know, that's what he is right now.
All of the ex-Cubs actually had a very good first game with their teams. Each of them actually homered with their new team.
Ooh, wow.
Chris Bryant, Javi Baez, and Anthony Rizzo each homered in their first game with their, new respective teams.
I mean, why would the Cubs get rid of all of them then?
That's crazy.
Possibly trying to rebuild. I don't know. I mean,
Chris Bryant was also a big impact. He made them come back in the 9th inning, and they haven't done that since
1993.
his double is what started the rally in the 9th inning.
Yeah, that was a very good clutch moment. Could have been flex moment of the week, but we'll get back to those. We'll get back to those flex moments.
Important update though. Houston native Anthony Rendon out with the season injury, hip, right, Jose?
Yeah, he's got it's a surgery to repair his left hip impingement.
Okay.
It's also he's been dealing with a left groin strain, a left hamstring strain, and also a left knee contusion. So his left side of his body has just kind of been, really his left leg, from his hip down to his toe, just kind of not doing too well, obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, just logical thinking, I would think that the third baseman needs his left leg to be able to throw that ball right?
Yeah, I mean, that's your plant leg.
Right, that's your plant leg. So very important that his left leg be okay if he's going to come back. So we'll see how that plays out and affects his career.
So what do y'all think about Roman Loreno with the 80-day suspension for using PEDs?
That's performance-enhancing drugs, for those that don't know what that is.
I mean, he must be talking to Brian Cushion, if you ask me. Yeah, but
It's probably his trainer. Who knows?
that's
All right.
Come on, Ramon. Nah, I mean, it could be a variety of things. I mean, sometimes it's the wrong pre-workout. You know what I mean?
Or
sometimes.
that, or he could have talked to Sammy Sosa or somebody.
Hello.
Mhm.
All right, so JP, go ahead and kill it with the MLB standards, my boy.
Yeah, guys. So right now, real quick, AL East, we got the Rays, Red Sox, Yankees, Blue Jays, all within 7 games of each other. The AL Central, we got the White Sox leading it, the Indians, and then the Tigers. Then the AL West, we got the Astros, the Athletics, Mariners, and then the Angels. NL East, the Phillies, the Braves, the Mets. NL Central, we got the Brewers, the Reds, and the Cardinals. And NL West, the Giants, Dodgers, and the Padres. So, again, guys, we'll keep seeing how the season plays out. Keep an eye on the standings.
All right, guys, let's get into the NBA topics, man. There's a lot of free agents that may change the landscape and the images in this NBA season coming up.
Oh yeah, Ken Folk, I hear you. I mean, NBA championships are always won in June, but the foundation is always laid during the free agency. So right now we have a few players staying with the teams and another few players switching. What are a few players that y'all know that stay with their teams?
I think Chris Paul stayed with Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. We-signed a deal with Phoenix to, try to make it to the finals again.
Oh yeah, I saw that. 4 years of 120, I think, million. So yeah, good deal.
I know Jimmy Buckets stayed with Miami Heat. He just signed an extension, and they also added a few more pieces around.
You know
him.
who didn't stay with their team? Kyle Lowry.
Ooh, bye Raptors. Ooh.
Yeah, I think Raptors are in building mode right now, though, because they were trying to trade him from the deadline, but nothing happened. But
well, I mean, where did he go to?
He went to Miami Heat along with PJ Tucker and Markeith, and they just re-signed Victor Oladipo.
I got to throw in a little humor in there. How about them Lakers? Bringing in all them nursing home veterans.
Oh, you can make fun of the Lakers all you want, but they got Carmelo, Russell, Westbrook. They signed
Nursing home vets.
Kendrick Nunn, who just left Miami Heat. He said he'd rather chase rings than fucking a payday.
By the way, they also got Wayne Ellington. I know he's a good 3-point shooter. I just want to throw that in there. The Lakers.
Oh yeah. And they just re-signed Horton Tucker, the future of the Lakers.
Hey, Jalen Horton Tucker was pretty good last season. He did have a good stat line last year.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had got Trevor Ariza till today. So that was a new one for me. Yeah, so they...
Like I said, nursing home vets.
Hey, man, LeBron is the best recruiter out there.
I can agree with that.
Hey, but y'all missing the big topic here. Did y'all hear Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan in Chicago now? And
I did not know DeMar had went to Chicago. I knew he was a free agent.
And the GOAT, Caruso.
He said the GOAT.
The GOAT.
That's probably why LeBron won his championship with LA. So now the Bulls might be contenders. What do you think? Do you think that's a big 3 for the Bulls? Do y'all think that they can actually help the Bulls elevate their game to the next level?
I mean,
are they a contender now?
I'm not going to call them a super team.
Are they a contender?
Do
they have a big 3?
I would say first round, maybe. They're first round team.
I don't know, man. They're in a pretty tough conference.
Like I said, a first round team.
They're in the East, though. You got to remember, Milwaukee Bucks is there. Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, the Nets. Oh, man. Good luck with them.
Speaking of the Nets, KD just signed a 4-year extension with the Brooklyn Nets.
Also, can't forget that KD just helped the Team USA win gold medal in the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting fact. Popovich has won his first gold medal in the Olympics.
Yeah, man. I mean, the U.S. just keeps dominating the Olympics. I don't know. It's kind of like expected already.
This year, I wouldn't say it was expected, honestly. This year,
all right,
they had a challenge this year.
This year,
actually, China, I think. But China was neck to neck.
France, actually.
Because, I mean,
I thought China had
Slovenia. I mean, Slovenia with Luka Doncic being over there.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I mean, it's just, like I said, France with Rudy Gobert, that's obviously the best defensive player in the NBA, if you ask me.
The COVID starter, for those that don't know.
Hey,
he got the whole world sick with COVID, but
but you can't forget the Olympic hero for France, Patty Mills. He went off in the Olympics. He gave USA a run for their money.
like I said, guys, the U.S. has just been dominating. And when I said that, you're right. I didn't mean dominating this Olympics. I'm talking about the Olympics period.
Just in general, yeah.
Right, because they've won the 4 straight gold medal. This is 7 out of the 8 last Olympics. So when I say that the USA has been dominating,
I'm just glad they finally made it a little bit more competitive. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, I mean, there was 30-point leads. And it's just kind of like it made the Olympics a little bit more interesting. I mean, I kind of watched a couple of the games. You know what I mean?
Yo, Macho Sports Flex. Did y'all know Stephen Curry is staying in Golden State? Any Golden State fans out there? He just signed another 4-year extension. $215 million extension.
Man, he got paid.
Getting paid.
And he's getting his brothers back this year. He's getting Draymond Green for sure. He's already been back. But he's getting his Splash brother back. That's going to be interesting this season.
Klay Thompson, that's going to be a good comeback, to see how he does. I mean, a lot of people talk about the Warriors, being done, but, they forget that, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry both led the league in threes at one point in a time. You know what I mean?
That's funny you said that. At one point in time, I actually thought that Klay Thompson was the better player. It's just that Stephen Curry always got the shine. That was just my opinion.
I agree. I think Klay Thompson obviously has more of a talent.
Plays better defense, if you ask me.
He's gotten better than Stephen Curry, honestly.
But y'all can't forget about Andrew Wiggins in that team still. He's not a big superstar, but he's a pretty good role player.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, a lot of people are sitting here talking about how the Warriors are done. I don't think the Warriors are done. I think the Warriors Western Conference Finals next year.
The real question is, what do you think the Warriors are doing this year? Do you think they're gonna come back and be contenders, pretenders, or what do you think? What's y'all opinion? But yeah, guys. So I guess we'll flip the page on to the NFL. Unless there's one last thing I want to cover about the NBA.
Nah, I think we should move on to the NFL. I think this is popping. It's getting hot. It's popping. You know what I'm saying? Just like Josh Allen's fucking contract is popping.
What, highest paid quarterback in the league?
Oh man!
But who's next? Who's in line next? Is it Lamar Jackson, Kyle Murray?
Kyler.
Kyler Murray.
My bad, Kyler. Baker Mayfield.
Oh yeah, Baker Mayfield's actually been. I think he deserves a contract.
Yeah, but Baker's not worried about the contract. I read something earlier that Baker's kind of just pushing the timeline off. He's not really too worried. He's focused on getting the championship. That's what he's saying. So, I mean, you got to think about it. They were pretty close last year. They made it to the divisional round. I think the Chiefs got lucky. Chiefs got lucky.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and that's with no Odell Beckham, which is crazy how Baker Mayfield got better.
Kevin Stefanski is definitely
on the team.
Kevin Stefanski is definitely what they needed in Cleveland. They needed that energy in Cleveland, and
But interesting class of 2020 in the Hall of Fame. We got
Peyton Manning leading off.
Yes, and then we got Charles Woodson, Calvin Johnson.
Can't forget that boy Jimmy Johnson. How about them Cowboys?
How about Tom Flores? Tom Flores. Why did it take Tom Flores this long to get into the Hall of Fame?
I mean, you got to think about it. Why did it take Jimmy Johnson this long, too? It's taken forever. And they finally put him in the Ring of Honor.
It's because we finally realized it wasn't because of Jerry Jones, and it was more because of Jimmy Johnson. I think that's why. I think it's finally we're realizing
it kind of became obvious,
Yeah.
Kind of became obvious.
Yeah. And
shout out to that boy, Alan Faneca out of Lamar Consolidated, made it to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Alan.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that about Alan Faneca, and I know he was a guard. Man,
Yeah.
one of the best guards I've ever seen.
And then you got John Lynch.
So what you
One
guys
of the
think
best
about these QB battles? You know, you got the battle in Chicago. Gardner Minshew says he's not just going to give up his starter position to Trevor Lawrence like that. So
But I think Urban Meyer got otherwise.
I mean, to me, Minshew Mania, I think it was over last year, guys.
Minshew mania. I mean, it existed for a couple of weeks. I think. You know.
I think it got extinct when they played the Texans.
I think what happened is, I think this is my theory behind Minshew Mania, is that they knew they were going to get Trevor Lawrence, so that's why they played Gardner Minshew. That's just my theory.
To tank this season.
To not on to not make it look
So,
like it. Yeah,
so
but
you're saying that Gardner Minshew sucks?
Uncle Rico, yes, yeah, yeah, he sucks.
Let's just say he's not starting material. He's more of a
Hey guys,
2 or 3 in the depth chart. Another battle we have going on is Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater.
I don't know. What do you think? I think Drew Lock will win that one.
I don't know,
I
man.
like Drew Lock as a quarterback.
I don't know. Teddy Bridgewater shown he has proven ways in New Orleans.
I haven't been keeping a close eye on the training camp, but what I will say is I believe Drew Lock, well, whoever's getting the most starter reps will be the starter. I believe it'll be Drew Lock to be the starter. Will have a very short leash, and if he does too many interceptions or start losing 2 to 3 games, they're going to put Teddy Bridgewater in, and he probably won't give the position back to Drew.
What do you guys think about, the quarterbacks wanting more say into the decisions? I mean, obviously you have Deshaun Watson in Houston. He's pretty upset because he didn't get really a say in the GM hiring or, to me it seems like the Texans are taking the Patriot way. Hiring all the New England, front office.
It sure looks that way. It can look that way. But, I mean, if you look at the moves that Nick Casario has been doing, creating competition, signing players to a 1-year deal, it was like prove it, prove yourself type deals. So I think what he did with what he had was incredible. Now, is it going to play out well? We'll see. Only time will tell.
Speaking of rookies making impact, Micah Parsons with that, the awareness. I mean, he saw the fumble come out, the ball came out, and he jumped on top of it quick as he could. I mean,
it looks like he just has that
he has
ability,
the awareness. He's ready.
He has that ability that rare defenders have to always be around the area where the ball's gonna be at. Yeah, he's always gonna be somewhere where to make a play. Mm-hmm. Where the fumble's loose, he's gonna be that guy to pick it up.
Hopefully, he becomes that guy for us.
Bounce,
I mean, we definitely
where that weird bounce happens, he's gonna be the one to pick it off somehow. He looks like he has that about him.
We definitely need that leader in the middle. I mean, that's for sure. Losing Sean Lee, losing the general definitely hurt the Cowboys. Drafting Michael Parsons was huge. If you ask me.
The real question though is gonna be about Dak Prescott and that defense. Can Dak Prescott lead the Cowboys to a Super Bowl like he promised? Can the coach, Dan Quinn, turn that defense around?
How about Howard agreeing to a contract with and staying in Miami?
That's actually pretty good because, I mean, Xavier Howard actually had requested a trade from Miami. Mm-hmm. He had even came in a whole, if correct me if I'm wrong, but it was either Twitter or Instagram. He came out and was like, I had thrown a couple of agreements, me and my team had thrown a couple of deals on the table, and, Miami just didn't want to budge, and they were cap friendly. So it's not like he was asking for an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? He just wanted to get paid like the best cornerback in the league. He's not the second best cornerback on his team.
But
he's getting paid like it.
Do you think he's worth that kind of money?
I think he is. He's a pretty damn good cornerback.
Vontae Smith is hurt from the Eagles. The MCL sprain will miss 2 to 3 weeks. Hurt the Eagles big time.
Well, I think it's gonna stop Hurts, whoever the quarterback is gonna be, with building that chemistry. And then as a wide receiver's first year in the league, it's always the hardest. Only the very great receivers that I've seen get it done right in the first year. So we'll see that learning curve, how he can get it done that first year. Devontae, you got a lot of work ahead of you, sir.
There's a lot of interesting rookie wide receivers out there, though, man.
Well, who y'all think is
Got
going to make the
Jalen
biggest
Waddle.
impact? What rookie will make the biggest impact on this team?
I really think it's gonna be the rookie wide receiver Chase from the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase.
Actually, that's
not
Jamar
bad.
Chase. I mean, he's teaming back up with Joe Burrow.
They have chemistry already, kind
Yeah.
of a little.
Joe Burrow called for him for a reason. That's all I can say. And Joe Burrow, I mean, you already had T. Higgins.
I mean-
you already had other receivers there. And you still got a number one receiver. So
Well, look, I mean, like I said, people were talking about how the Dolphins needed receivers. You know, now they got Will Fuller and Jalen Waddle over there. I mean,
speed.
we'll see what that's straight speed. We'll see what they can do out there. I mean, all Tua's got to do is throw it up there. Somebody gonna get it.
But does Tua have the arm to throw it down the field?
That's the real question.
I mean, screens all
He looked
day.
good in college.
No more Fitz Magics.
I mean, everybody in Alabama looks good. I mean, think about it. Look at Mac Jones.
Even Jalen Hurts was in Alabama.
Um,
All right, Macho Sports Flex. Y'all stay tuned. Like and subscribe on Facebook, Twitter.
Hey,
Instagram.
follow us on TikTok as well. That's at Macho Sports Flex. At Macho Sports Flex.
It's Macho Sports Flicks all across, guys. You know what I mean? I made it simple. So just Macho Sports Flicks all across. Keep checking in, guys. Look, we're going to keep doing these giveaways. Right now, we got Texans tickets to keep giving away. We're going to have some ashtrays, shirts, pretty much anything you could almost think about. We're going to give it away. So if there's something you would like, let us know in the comments. Let us know your opinions on all the teams, all the sports, what you think
Work
about.
again, what goes around comes around, cycle continuing. Mind on my money, I'm all about dividends. Only catch flight to you, all of your feelings. Kid bumping tips and JR know that they feeling it. All in their mouth like a feeling is. Go bring a dentist in. I've been tuned in like I'm off of that Ritalin. Hop in that booth and start riddling. Any, mini, miny, mo.